Good morning. I try to speak in English. My English is totally awful, and I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you for receiving us in this. For us, a better installation to explain our future projects. Thank you to Gemma to stay with us. Daniel Martinez is the councillor town of the urbanism, is the person who has working with this very, very important project. And in my explanation, I try to speak with the support of this screen and with this blackboard. The people who meet knows that ¿cómo te lo dibujito? The little drawing for us is very, very interesting. So now we are in a very important moment, because when we arrived to the town hall in 2015, we have very big, very important problems to give a public service in our city. For example, the town hall can't pay to his employees, for example, and no idea to the future about the city. Now, more or less 10 years later, we are in the final part of the process to approve our Plan General de Ordenación Urbana, Urbanistic General Ordination Plan, more or less, our master plan. Okay, so with the presentation, Urban Renewal Project of La Linea. Okay, introduction. Now we are involved in a very important development of public projects in our city. We think that these projects are the spark to the private investment can arrive to our city and take a different situation that in 2015. For example, we are working in put all the central zone of the city to enjoy the people with less traffic of cars, buses, etc. And ¿cómo sería peatonalización? Pedestrian, more or less 1 square with a site of 400 meters and blocked 170,000 square meters in the center of the town. For us it's important because it's more attractive to the people who arrive to La Linea and enjoy to walking, etc. Esto ya lo hemos hablado. Vale. Y esto también. Another very important project is the football stadium. The football stadium in La Linea was building in 1979. Has a, ¿cómo sería? The reign of the General Franco put this huge stadium, but without possibility to his maintenance. And now we are building a very functional stadium with only 8,000 people to, ¿cómo sería? Foro.
To stay there.
To stay there, the capacity, okay, with a zone to park about 600 places in this space near to the beach. In this zone, we are working now in a new athletics stadium with a shooting gallery, okay? And this part of the city is very interesting because with the new plan, it's a leisure zone to develop. More or less 20,000 square meters in front to the beach, with the possibility to build in the south an hotel and another uses. Vale? This is the new market. The new market we expect that finish in September, and now we are working with companies who has interest to exploit the first floor with some kind of business in this area. It's located in the city center, in the pedestrian zone, and we think that can be the heart of the business main zone in our city. The bullring now is recovered with 5,000 capacity, and in this time we have obviously bulls. I think that other people don't like, but also we have concerts, we have motorbike spectacles, some kinds of leisure and public, ¿cómo sería? Espectáculos públicos. Bueno, no habéis entendido, ¿no? Bien. Well, now we try to use the blackboard, the whiteboard in this case. Buenas. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bien. This is our town. Okay? There, Gibraltar. Okay? And in the north, La Línea de la Concepción. Our land is very limited, only 20 square kilometers. Okay? We have this space, and in this side we have the city center. There we have El Zabal, and in this space we have in the north Alcaidesa, and in the middle part Santa Margarita, Ventamelchor, and Torrenueva. Okay? Our ideas to develop this space, I try to put another color, is in the west side, Poniente, in the Gibraltar Bay or Algeciras Bay, it depends. Okay, is we have there a marina with two faces, no faces, ¿vale? One of this is Alcaidesa Marina, and this is Gran Marina del Estrecho. Gran Marina del Estrecho is a port with more or less 90 ¿cómo se llama? Puntos de amarre. Okay, berths, and two berths to cruceros, big boats, big ships. Okay, with the idea to complete the offer to Gibraltar. No, it's a competition. It's complementary, this activity with the activity in the Gibraltar port. Okay. Now the building is stopped because the company is a Spanish company, but with a Russian capital, and they have problems with the financial question. Okay. This port, Alcaidesa Marina, for us is very, very important. There are 600 berths, okay? And now are in plans the development of ¿cuántos metros cuadrados, tío? In this side, very important project with more or less an investment around 12 million euros, and very important with a Gibraltarian company, a company with ¿cómo sería sociedad limitada o sociedad anónima? Limited company, Spanish, but with Gibraltarian capital. For us, this development is very, very interesting because we have there, or we will have there, a little commercial center, a space with the possibility to put restaurants, and esta palabra, varadero, a place where you can repair ships, okay? Well, in this part of the city, also, we are working with the Spanish government with the idea to put epigone, piers, and with the sand you extract about this site, put there and recover the ancient Poniente beach. Okay. Also, another project important for us is the new building to the local police. Translate about this to there, and in the future we also are working to recover this public space, homes, ¿cómo se llaman? Degradadas, degrade, viviendas degradadas. Rundown, okay? El Junquillo. We are working to recover this part of the city. In this side, in the south, we are working in 5 projects. One of these is the park, the Princesa Sofia Park. It's a park, one of the more important parks in all the province of Cádiz, with 160,000 square meters, and now we are with a public investment around 5 million euros to close the perimeter and put there birds lagoon with a point to view, etc. Okay, and with put some ¿cómo sería? Cafetería, coffee shop sería. Okay, coffee. Okay. In this side, now we are working in the football stadium, as you can see, and there, the athletics stadium. There, we recover the pavilion, and the future fairground will there. Okay, we translate the football pitch in this side to this part of the city in the north, La Tunara, and in this space we put the new fairground. And in this side, for us is the jewel of the crown, and we reserve one space to complete in the future the airport terminal. It's a question of international politics. I'm only the Mayor of La Linea, okay? And in this side, we are working with companies about the technological center. And now, for example, we signed MOU with YSK, one very important company in the security, cyber security, blockchain, artificial intelligence. Okay, this MOU, more or less the same, is also signed by the Gibraltar government with this company, because the idea of our town hall is working with the companies who establish in this space and with the help of the Gibraltar government, because we think that it's possible to accompany with part in Gibraltar and part in La Linea. For us, this is one of the more important projects, but when we have finished the PGO, the plan, we can take a concession in this space and attract companies to establish in our city. We are working also with the Spanish government, and they know our ideas. Okay? So, in this side, Atunara and San Bernardo, this space and this space, we have social problems in this site, and we are working to solve this. How? In 11, vamos con otro color. We have, ¿cómo serían necesidades de vivienda hoy? We need homes. We need homes in our city because the people can't buy with the prices we have in our city. It's the offer and demand law, and we try to put more homes in the market so the people can buy this. Our needs, we think, to solve with this space, El Conchal. El Conchal now is property of a real estate company of a bank, and we can build there more or less 600 homes, okay? And now the price that the bank asks is very, very low. The bank don't want land, the bank wants money, okay? In this site, we have another important project. Now it's a problem. Project with San Pedro de Alcántara,
Yes.
San Pedro de Alcántara's company, who has promoted in Marbella and in the site, and they want to build there 3 very big towers, okay, and like a micro surgery, urbanistic. In this part, we have the San Pedro's neighborhood, barriada, ¿sí? Okay, and there we think that a little companies who promote can get interesting opportunities there. With these 3 spaces, we think that we solve the home problems in our city, to the people of our city. But we need companies to build these homes, okay? Well, in another question, San Bernardo and Atunara. We will translate this football pitch to there. Atunara is hasta aquí. And we, with this space, we think that we put one of the more important public equipments in sports in one of the poorest zone in the city, and we think that can in the future can be a very important tool to transform this zone. Also, in this zone, we have a space with a buildability elevated, okay? We have 3 spaces that we want a future development. One of these is there, another one is there, and this is the 3rd element. This and this, we speak very sería literariamente. Right. It's the Hercules column, okay? And when you arrive to La Linea, you have there and there very important and very singular buildings in our city. Greg, do you know this? Okay? And we think that this is impressive because you have all the Gibraltar Bay with the port, etc. And for me, it's the best place in our city. And in this side, you have Gibraltar, the park, etc., and the open sea. Okay? And in this side, not tan alto, ¿cómo sería? Not so high, okay? This and this, more or less 15, 16 flats, and this is more or less 8, okay. And we think that with this development, with this public equipment, and with this development, we can put the synergies in this part of the territory to regenerate it with a public intervention in a future, with the help of Junta de Andalucía, the regional government. Okay? Another one of our main projects is the open to the central axis of the city. In the city center, we have the bull ring. Now, if you arrive to La Línea or to Gibraltar from Málaga, you enter in a como es rotonda. Ah, vale, bien. And you cross one industrial space with only one a road with only one line in each sense. Okay? Now we are working with La Junta de Andalucía, and in this point, more or less, the Tanatory, a Levante restaurant, and a new Burger King, okay? You cross by this site. And in a future, 2-3 years, we think that we have there one road with 2 lines in each sense. And this space can be incorporated to the industrial space in this site. We think that is very interesting project, and we think that change the access to our city. So, in this space, you can go to the west, to the bay, to the east, to the Levante beach, or to the city center. There, we are now an expropriation. ¿Existe? Expropiación. Expropriated 2 homes there and connect the existing roads there and there. And you can arrive to the city center without problem. Okay? For us, it's very interesting because, for example, in logistic or in another question, this open is very, very, to the future, is one of the main projects we are working now. Also, we try to connect with lateral axis, the east with the west. Okay? So, continuamos. El Zabal. El Zabal is a very big problem. In this space, we can't have a home, and there are 1,300 only. We try to solve with the approbation of the plan. This is the space, more or less 2 million of square meters of land, and divide in 70 little pieces, and work with the people who lives in each space delimited by the roads or paths in this site. We need to put there water, electricity, etc. Okay? So, another question. In this space, we have 3 parts more or less differentiated. Ventamelchor is an urbanization, is finished, no problem. But in Santa Margarita and in Torrenueva, we think that there are very important opportunities of business. Okay? In Torrenueva, for example, Inmobiliaria Espacio, Madrid promoter, has invested now to build more or less 400 homes to high level price class. Okay, and now we finish 40. Okay, pues nada, muchísimas gracias, encantado. Muchas gracias. Seguimos en contacto. Vale, gracias. Inmobiliaria Espacio finish 40 homes, now are building another 60, and this project are 300. Okay, and there we have hotels, lands to build hotels, etc. And Santa Margarita, in the west part, we expect that we can develop spaces with Urbanizadora Anglo-Ibérica in a little time. Okay, well, Alquedesa is has a division with two parts. Okay, Alquedesa Playa, like the beach is there, and Alquedesa Cortejo. Alquedesa Playa is more or less finished. Some spaces there, public spaces. For example, to a senior living, etc., is possible to speak about that. And in Alquedesa Cortejo, for example, One Eden now are building 116 homes. 600? Okay, when you finish your project, totally 600 homes. Okay. And for us, it's very, very important because we have meters and meters and meters without development. Now we are working with One Eden, very important project for us. Another one is with a company to want put there a private school, like Sotogrande International College of Sotogrande. And also we are working with another company to want put there and senior living. So within that we are very interested in projects to come enter in our idea of the city, and we put all the facilities. Facility no vale parece.
No.
Como sea todas las facilidades.
Water, electricity.
No. Poner facilidades en la tramitación.
We want to help and they will help to
Okay.
develop the project.
Okay. Bien. We finish with this presentation. Okay. And now give the word to Daniel Martinez to speak about the proceedings in Spain. Now, with this project, we are working since 2016. The first important document was the initial approval, was in 2019 in October, and now the finished document is sent to Junta Andalucía. Junta Andalucía is the public administration with the competence to approve definitively the document. We expect that in August is finished all. July, September, we can get the definitively approval and can begin one of these projects in sequence. Vamos a terminar con esto, Dani, si no te importa. This is the central axis and our idea to connect the west with the east, and we surround to cross our city. The princess, this is the park. Now we put a lagoon, the perimetral closet. This is the Santa Barbara Fortress, and now we are with the reduction of a project to recover this space, and we think that it's a very touristically important resource to our city. This is the business center. This is idea, not a project. This space is now the fairground. The fairground in the future put there, and connection to airport terminal, and put some buildings with a space to work there, people from all Europe. This is the waterfront in Atunara. It's a very idealistic image. Okay, we are working to recover this space to our city and to the people who live there. Vale. El Zabal is an urbanistic monster, urbanistic black hole. Okay, and our idea is to reorganize the space in blocks with green zones and with axes to connect one part and another one of the city with the central axis from this to there. Okay, this is important spaces with prevision to development in the urbanistic plan. Okay. Okay. This is industrial, the new industrial zone, who completes the the existing industrial zone in our city, Polígono Industrial Zabal, and in this space, we think that in the future we can put there homes also. For example, this space is very interesting also between the Atunara port and el Burgo Turístico, ¿vale? The ancient residence of la Junta de Andalucía. Okay. Vale. This is the central axis. Also, we are working to recover our heritage. For example, the bull ring is from the final part of the 19th century. The market also, the tower is from the 16th century. The fort, in this time we are working in some serían obras, buildings somewhere. Okay, so within this we are in a crucial moment of transformation in our city. Some companies from Gibraltar are working with us, and our idea is put our administration to the companies who want to arrive to La Linea and give all the possibilities to working together. Well, this is finished. Okay, for me, I'm tired. Thank you. Thank you. For me, it's a very important form because my English is horrible. Excuse me. And Daniel.
Okay, thank you.
Your English is better than me.
No, not much better. Well, hello, I'm Daniel Martinez. I'm the Council of Town Planning of La Linea, and I'm going to. I'm not going to speak too much because I think he has done his work very well. So I'm going to only tell you that we are very interested in your development, and we are going to help you to know how to make these developments. The Spanish law and town planning is very difficult to understand. I am an architect. I've been working here in Gibraltar, and you don't work the same way like we do there in Spain. So we want you to know that we are very, very interested in your development and very, very interested in help you to make that development. There in Spain, you have a plot, and you can build in that plot what town planning says you can build. We have a document that says that in that plot you only can make 2 stores and no more. And now with the new law that we have in Andalusia, we have the possibility to change these works, this development, these I'd say characteristics of the main plot you are interested in. And this is our work. We want you to know that we are going to help you with our jurídicos.
The lawyers. Yeah.
Legal people with legal people from the town hall and technical people from the town hall. We are going to help you to make that development. And I'm not going to say no more. I think the investment.
No, me gustaría que comentaras también que en muchas ocasiones van a necesitar asesoramiento allí. Pero enganchado sobre todo porque los cambios normativos son constantes, ¿vale?
Yes, Juan want me to tell you that Spanish law is always changing. Almost 6 months and the law change, and every time. One example is that we start making our town planning with a law, and in 4 years it has changed. So we are going to finish the town planning, the developer of our town planning. Are going to need to put it in the new law. So it's very difficult to understand. You want to develop, you start working on it, and you last 3 months, and maybe the law has changed, and we have to change everything from the beginning. So we are going to help you, as I said before. We are going to help you in any way from this. Okay? So, thank you.